I need to check on that new head scientist I recently hired. I want to see if she's come up with anything for the company to make money yet. She seemed very qualified for the job, so it was an obvious choice. Not only will this benefit the entire company's publicity, but also help get people interested in our tech. Not only will business be booming, but soon the world will be under our will. But in time, we shouldn't rush things. I'm sure she's just settling in and getting her lab and stuff set up. I'll send a notice and let them know I'm on my way.
Kazuya seems to have interest in coming to the lab today. That's surprising. I wonder what he's thinking. Who am I kidding? He's probably gonna tell us to start making money already. Well, I shouldn't let the others worry, so let's just continue to work on Rob for the time being.
Is something wrong, Mario?
No. It's nothing. Just a message from my brother is all. He's asking if I want spaghetti or linguine for dinner. Yeah. I told him to make ratatouille.
Okay. If you say so.
Come on guys, let's focus. We still gotta see how Rob works.
Alright, let's run a diagnostic.
Okay, what's first on the list? Is it sight?
Yep. That will probably be the easiest one to start with.
Okay, running sight test. Rob is responding.
Seems to me like the readings are pretty accurate.
Oh, that reminds me. I added a feature that I think will come in handy, but we'll have to be outside to test this one.
So, a hidden feature?
Why are you adding things without our knowledge? We're supposed to be a team.
Oh, I just thought it was something we could be interested in. That way, after you see it, you will truly understand its potential.
Alright, let's just hope it's a nice feature.
Alright, Rob, I need you to look towards the sun. Okay, now fire! Woohoo! Yes, it actually worked! Yahoo!
Whoa! What the heck was that?
Mario, was this feature really necessary?
Wow, very impressive. First week and already coming up with something new.
Oh no, not all the time to be present. And of course it's when the laser is shot.
I must say, I'm very astounded with you, Samus. I thought it would take at least a month for you to develop something to pique my interest.
Kazuya? What brings you here?
I told Mario I would be swinging by today to see how you and Miss Bale were settling in. Did he not mention me?
Oh, well, you see,
Well, he never mentioned your name even once today.
Well, sorry for the abrupt intrusion then. But I came today to give you a warm welcome and see how things are going. But like I said before, I can see you're already doing wonderful things.
Yes, sir. This is Robotic Operating Buddy, or Rob for short. We programmed him to see if we could enhance human senses.
What a splendid idea. I'll get the Plugport Police Department on the line now.
The Plugport Police Department? Why them?
Who better to sell this idea to than the people who protect us, my dear?
But Rob isn't a finished project, sir.
That's right. We still need to—
Ladies, please. Rob is the perfect weapon to allow protection for the city. Look at the giant laser he just shot.
We never intended for Rob to be a weapon. We made him a prototype for maybe a pair of glasses or hearing aids, or maybe even a helmet that people can wear.
Again, my dear, what I think is it should be a weapon. After all, I am the one funding this whole operation in the first place. By the way, where's the rest of your team?
There were only 2 spots available when we applied. Are there more spots that we should know about?
I didn't know the team was only you 3. You'll all have to work twice as hard to make up for the lack of members. Oh, and I'm moving you to a smaller lab.
What? A smaller lab? We just finished setting up the other day, and that's going to slow production.
Well, I hope you figure it out, because time is money, and money makes me happy.
Dang it. This is exactly what I was afraid of. It hasn't even been a week yet and Kazuya is already taking advantage of this new team. And I tried to avoid this from happening so soon as well.
I want this thing to be great and use all kinds of things in different scenarios.
But how will we do that? That's changing everything that we started with.
That's your job to figure out. I'm just the head of the company. I make decisions for profit and marketability while you guys do the work. Now I will say this one last time. Make a better version so we can sell it for more.
We can have it done in a week. We just have to finish testing first.
Great. I'll leave you guys to it. I'll be coming back in a week. If it's not done by then, you can consider your funds terminated. Mario, take them back to your previous lab, since it's not in use anymore.
You really think we can do this, Sam?
Well, I don't agree with it, but we're gonna have to try.
I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I just wanted us to get done with testing and not worry about Kazuya.
Oh yeah? Well, look where that got us now. It's hard to be a team if you keep important things from us.
As much as I would love to sit here and continue to make Mario feel awful, we have no time to waste.
You're right. Let's stop bickering, move to the other lab, and then get to work.
I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again.
Okay. First, do the math to see how we can get this done in our time limit.
I've never seen Sam so anxious and disgruntled before. Maybe I should talk to her and give her a confidence boost.
This is an awful position to be in. I never thought our first project would turn into a weapon of all things. Who does that Kazuya think he is?
Hey Sam, I know how you're feeling right now, but remember, I'm here with you, and we've never had anything that we couldn't handle before. As long as we do it together, I know we'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't want to make weapons, Bayo. I want to help humanity with my inventions. This goes against all my morals.
Maybe we shouldn't look at it that way. We are making it for the police department. And who knows how many lives we'll be saving by just having them use an android machine to take care of things when situations get too dangerous.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe we should try and make this as safe as possible, while also making it efficient.
And once it's done, who knows, it might be the new standard for all our new projects.
Sorry to interrupt, but I agree with Bayonetta. We shouldn't dawn on these things. We can still do our part for humanity while also satisfying Kazuya. We just need your direction, Samus. And I'm sure we can do it.
Thanks for calming me down, guys. I'm just thinking about how we're going to do this in time. Also, I am not dismissing you from hiding things from us, Mario. We just don't have the time or energy to discuss it right now. Just please don't do something like that again.
Understood. Again, my apologies.
Okay, after we finished with the little more virtual rendering of our ideas, we will call it a night. Tomorrow, we'll prepare for the week's worth of testing and the construction of Rob version 2.
Sounds fine with me.
Alright, let's finish this.
Okay, let's get to work.
Bright as the sun, so will our progress be today.
That doesn't make any sense, but let's just get to work for now.
Was that an old saying, Mario? I think I've heard it before.
Yes, that's right. I read it in an old book called The Razor Guards. It was an interesting set of tales. It had warriors from old times written all over, except this one guard's chapter that was never complete.
Guys, can we focus, please? We have bigger things to be worried about. Remember the deadline?
Yes, ma'am, we're sorry.
Seems like I'm the only one really paying attention right now.
Samus is right. I need to focus on version 2 instead of that phrase. And that book that Mario mentioned seems like I should check it out. It might help me gain some information.
I'm focused. I just wanted to lighten the mood.
I think we'll be fine as long as we just get the job done for now.
Okay, so what's next on our to-do list?
I guess I can order the parts that we'll need for the new device.
Alright, but that'll only help us get so far. Maybe we should produce a list of projectiles that might come in handy in different situations.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's include elemental types this time.
Oh, things like wind and fire and electricity, right? That's not a bad idea at all. It would definitely help in natural disasters.
See? We're already off to a good start, making things effective, yet also non-lethal.
The only thing we'll have to adjust would be the fire aspect. We'd also have to incorporate an extinguisher. Maybe a capsule to be sent out at the same time. Then it'll eventually be set off when it reaches a certain temperature. And that causes the capsule to pop and extinguish the fire immediately, like a mini fire extinguisher.
Oh, that's a step above what I could approximate.
That's my Samus going above and beyond expectations.
Like I said before, my goal is to help humanity, not harm it.
Hopefully this meets Kazuya's expectations to the fullest. Good news, everyone! The parts for the new android will be arriving today!
Excellent. Perfectly timed, too. I just finished with the programs from last night and uploaded them to Rob this morning. He has some limitations because of the spare parts that we used, so the only element he can use will be fire. And I'm installing that as we speak.
Oh, great! That means you engineered the extinguishing effect that you were talking about.
Yeah, I was surprised at how quickly I was able to create a capsule that, when warmed up to a certain degree, it would dissolve.
Wow. In all my time of working at Ensemble Labs, I don't think I have ever seen progress go this quick.
I think it's the pressure of the deadline, to be honest.
That's in our massive brain power. Am I right?
That could definitely be it.
We only have 3 days left, guys. There's no time for jokes.
Come on, Samus. We're just taking a little break before the parts get here. You know what they say, can't work hard all the time, right?
I guess that makes sense, but how much longer until the parts are arriving?
Should be in half hour.
Plenty of time for lunch then. What do you say, Sam? My treat?
Fine. But remember, you offered.
That's the spirit. Now let's go.
Don't worry. I know the income right now is low, but with this next upcoming invention, we'll definitely make quite the profit. Intriguing. Okay, I'll look into it. And you're sure it's not just a myth? Okay, if you say so. What do you intend to use this information for? Okay, I'm holding off on the questions. I'll call you back with the status on the new development. I'll call Wario and see what he can find for me. I just need to focus on this next sale before I get the next thing started for the boss.
I still don't understand how you can eat so much and not gain weight, Samus.
I'm also very surprised. I didn't think you could eat more than me.
My dad always said I had the stomach of a warrior. Just not the funds. Thanks for lunch again, Bayo.
It'll be your turn next. Don't forget.
Of course. I was thinking right after we finished Rob 2.0 and Kazuya gave us the approval, we could celebrate.
Well, Kazuya only approves when the client does.
Well, I'm sure with the progress, there's no denying we'll succeed.
I have no doubt you're right, but my gut is telling me something else. But I'm sure once we get started on the rest of the development, we'll be fine, so...
Oh, speaking of getting started, guess what's here?
Great, let's go ahead and get started.
If we follow this blueprint I made, we should be done in a day or so. Okay. The last step here is to upload the Omega files over to the new bot.
That should only take maybe a total of 20 minutes.
Well, while we wait, I was thinking Rob 2.0 might make Rob sound a little inferior, so how about we come up with a new name?
Oh, that's right. Any suggestions for a new name? Like, maybe Gyrotron or, how about Gladiator?
That sounds too aggressive. What made you think of that name anyway?
Well, just thought it was fitting with all that he will do soon.
Gladiators just fought to death. This android will be able to do more, like save lives and overcome tragic events.
How about Omega, since we're uploading the Omega files right now?
That's an awful idea. It will sound like we're stealing the idea from one of our competitors, Robotnik Labs.
Ha! Like he's ever made something that actually worked.
No, he's right. Can't have controversy on the name of all things, no matter the quality of the product.
Zeus, since he uses electricity.
What is up with you and the Greek references?
The Greek knew how to live, is all.
How about we drop the O and call him just Megabot instead?
I think it would be weird to have the word bot in his name. It just doesn't seem right.
That seems fair. We don't call children mini humans.
Well, looking at the blueprints and how tall the body is, it's the size of an average 10-year-old. So, maybe Mega Boy?
That doesn't feel right either. It'll be in situations that are dangerous. If the media ever covers a story on it, then we don't want kids to be influenced by the things it can do.
Fine then. Mega Man?
Okay, now that's just lazy.
We don't have time for this. We're getting closer to that deadline every second. Let's just finish fixing up the stupid thing and test it against Rob.
Sure. I'll go check on the upload right now.
Sam, we talked about this. Remember that we shouldn't stress so much. We're making great progress and all we'll have to do is add a name. Just like we did for Rob. Nothing too major.
I know. I'm just still so anxious. I think what we made will be great, but... Again, something in my gut doesn't feel right about this.
We're ahead and doing exactly what Kozia has asked for. All we can really do now is wait.
Sorry to interrupt the conversation, but Mega Man is operating as we speak. Should we get both Rob and him set up to see what they can do?
Yeah. Go ahead and set Mega Man in combat mode. Do the same for Rob as well, Bea. Depending on how this test goes will determine if we did a good job or not. I'm hoping all our hard work will show up in this matchup. After this, we only have 24 hours left.
We have them all set up and ready to go. We're just waiting for the head of our team to come and spectate.
Alright, I'm on my way.